Hi you guys, today we're fixing, as you know in the previous video, the 7-layer Mexican bean dip, and I've showed you blow by blow of how to actually fix that 7-layer bean dip and literally do it for only a few dollars. It's a great party dip, and it's also a great dip just to keep in the refrigerator because you can use it for maybe a quick lunch because it is filling, because of reminding you that it is beans, and also it's good for just a quick snack. With that Mexican dip that we're going to use our warm tortilla chips on, we're going to fix and tweak a store-bought pizza that I got for $5, and we're going to make it and turn it into a Mexican taco pizza. Now, whenever you get pizzas and stuff like this, first of all, it's a great choice to use in, I guess, as a resort of not having to actually order or call Domino's or your local pizzeria, because you can get these pizzas dirt cheap on certain days because they have specials. My market actually had them at Safeway for $5, and I showed you that flyer yesterday. They had a Halloween special. What you're going to do is you're going to tweak these pizzas to the way that you want it done, okay, or to make it a custom pizza, okay? So again, we're going to make this into a Mexican pizza, so let me just go ahead and open this up. Now this one already came with sausage, and that's fine. If you want to just start from scratch, you can get the one that's marked 3 cheese. I've taken the liberty of frying up some ground beef, and I'm going to add some seasoning to that. And I'm also going to show you guys how you can actually make a sauce. It's going to taste homemade and also have the appearance of a homemade sauce as well. To do that, we're going to need a bowl, and you're going to just take some cheap, small tomato sauce. For a piece of this size, which is a 16-inch large pizza, I'm going to add 2. And then you're going to also add some tomato paste. Now, you can do this sauce, ladies, for if you're trying to fix pizza from scratch, or if you want the pizza that you already have from the store to taste better, then you can do that. Now, pizza sauce, you usually get very little, and it's usually a lot of money. So this is a great alternative to that, because I'm going to show you how you can actually create your own sauce, your own pizza sauce. It's going to be thick, rich, and hearty, and it's going to also incorporate some of the seasonings that most of your store-bought pizzas don't have. Now, with this, because a lot of people watch what you do, and they eat with their eyes. Okay, so with this, we're going to include some Italian seasoning. Okay? Add a little bit of Italian seasoning. And I'm also going to show you another trick on what to use so that people think that this is actually a pizza that you made from scratch. This is a great choice to use for Sundays when the hubby's watching football with his friends or whatever. Or you just want to do something quick and easy and different for the kids. The other trick we're going to use is we're going to use some chunky salsa. And that creates more of a chunk to your sauce because they are tomatoes that's diced down in there. And also, don't forget it has those other ingredients such as some green pepper and all that in it. Now I'm going to show you what this sauce looks like, and you'll be able to see the bits and pieces of everything in it. That's what the sauce is going to look like. Now, I've also got some Safeway cheese. Yesterday was on sale just for Halloween. And this cheese, shredded cheese, was only $1. So I used one in my bean dip, and we're going to use one for the pizza. Now, it's okay to use the entire package because you're going to share this amongst everybody. So it's not going to be too much cheese, and it's not going to be too many calories for you guys that's out there that is counting calories or weight conscious. Because you're going to divide this amongst everybody. So one bag of cheese like this is normally about 2 cups. Okay? So we're going to open the bag. We have our meat right here that we're going to put some taco seasoning in. Now you can use the taco seasoning while you're frying up the meat, but I didn't, so it's up to you. The pizza comes like this. The dough is not even cooked, so it's actually a pizza from scratch. It's just that you didn't do it from scratch. We're going to start with the sauce. And I'm just going to pan the camera down so you guys can see a little bit better. Starting with the sauce. Now it's very important not to go all the way to the edge when you're doing this. You want to spread it out, but you don't want to spread it out all the way to the edge, like around here. You don't want it like that, because then you're going to get drippings into your bottom of your stove. As you can see, the sauce is thick. And the smell is outrageous because of that tomato paste. And I told you ladies, make sure you have cheap tomato sauce on hand and cheap tomato paste. If you're looking at how to cut corners and you're following my series that has meals for 4 to 6 people, $10 and under, then definitely it's a few items that you're going to want to have in your pantry to accomplish those meals. And I actually gave you a list. I give you a list every month of the items that you should have, and I have a list, if you go back on my videos, that tells you what you need to have in your pantry, your refrigerator. You're going to use all this sauce. Again, not going all the way to the edge, but somewhat. Now, we've done all of that. I'm just going to place right in the same bowl. I'm going to place my meat in here and just chop it up a little bit more, because you want chunks like the sausage as well. And remember, it's already sausage on there. Okay? We're going to add a little bit of taco seasoning to our meat. You don't have to add much. A little bit does go a long way in this instance. And I am going to just crumble it up because I want it a certain size. So I'm just going to hand crumble it. We're going to do the cheese next. And again, using the whole package. Mixing that seasoning around so that you don't have some chunks with seasoning and some without, because you don't want just the ground beef taste. You want it to actually taste like a taco pizza. So you want it to have somewhat of a taco feel and taste to it. Okay, we've gotten the meat at the consistency we wanted. You're just going to go ahead and sprinkle all of that cheese on the pizza. I just spread it in the, I just put it in the center. But you're going to spread it out anyway. This is a quick and easy meal to fix. Doesn't take long. Falling in our category of $10 and under. Again, pairing it with some juice that you may have that's cheap. Iced tea, lemonade, maybe some Kool-Aid. I do have Tang in bulk. I also buy Kool-Aid in bulk in big containers at the wholesale place. So once you break down how many times you use it, it literally costs you maybe about 30 cents to fix. Okay. Then you're going to spread this meat on generously. And this is probably about maybe a pound of meat. But once you crumble it, and then you're also adding this cheese, and then you already had the sausage on it, it makes quite a hearty pizza. Making sure you get it all throughout. This is definitely just a pound. I know it may look more, but this is just a pound of meat. That's why I said it definitely will feed if you have men over for football or something like that. Because I bought a couple of these to stash away for the men that's coming over for football on Sunday. And I'm going to show you guys on camera how to fix all of these meals for them. I'm not into the game. I do not know anything about the sport. I'm an extremely girly girl, and I don't do the sports thing. But I will cook for them, and I will leave. I leave everything else up to them. So, we're at 11 minutes and 20 seconds. And this is how the pizza will look. And this is a store-bought pizza that cost us $5. And we've added a twist to it and accomplished making it into a taco pizza. And then we're going to place that in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Actually, you're going to place it in the oven for about 20 minutes, definite. Because this is raw dough. Okay? And this is our 7-layer bean dip. And right before your pizza comes out the oven and it's hot, bubbly, what you're going to do is you're going to, in just a little shallow dish, place your tortilla chips in a, you're going to place your tortilla chips inside of a shallow dish, and then you're going to heat that up as well on maybe the same rack as the pizza, or whatever works for you. And that creates a warm chip. These came from the dollar store. And these are going to be warm by the time the pizza comes out. Everything will be warm and hot. Make sure while the pizza is cooking for those 20 minutes, place your 7-layer dip in the refrigerator so it can be nice and firm, and also the flavors have meshed together somewhat, and it is also chilled. It's a great combination with the warm chips. And then just slice this pizza and you have a quick dinner for 4 to 6 people, hearty sized portions, and it's a great twist on Mexican dishes. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, also thinking outside the box, also being mindful about how much we spend, seeing that you don't have to always order from a pizzeria and break the bank and have to worry about tipping and all that good stuff. We can create, and like Domino said, 30 minutes or less, a homemade dish, and the family would love it. Kids, older people, younger people, you yourself. Thank you all for viewing. Thank you all for listening, commenting, subscribing. Be blessed. And I will show you the end results.